Good morning, YouTube family, and welcome to another episode of Fishing That. All right, family, it is Thanksgiving Day 2023. I thought this would be a perfect day. If you're a long-time viewer of the channel, you know that we've already got all our Thanksgiving stuff lined up. I started that 10 days ago, and I dropped a video on that. And I've never put one of those little things up in the corner, but I might go ahead and put it up there, referencing that video where I've been ready for Thanksgiving. Anyway, I came out here to my favorite spot, Holbrook Park, and I didn't say I killed him yesterday, but I did pretty darn good right here in this spot. It's cool this morning, you can see by my attire, so the fish haven't started biting yet. So this video is going to be about things that you can do until the fish start biting. And as you probably already seen in the previous clip, or I'll drop it in right here, everywhere I go, you probably seen it in some of my previous videos, I find a way to better my situation. So right here, we got a lot of debris up in between these trees, and you know we got a tendency to get hung up. So while the fish aren't biting, why don't you do something to improve your situation? Granted, you may show up here the next time you go fishing 2 or 3 days later, and there's somebody sitting in your spot, but that's just a chance you take. Let them have their turn. Perhaps they'll see that you've done some cleaning and they may take up and do the same thing. Probably not, but maybe. All right, so fam, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little more cleaning. You'll see me using my machete that I found at Burnout Bridge. And once again, if you have been following the fishing portion, that's when I caught that. I lost a bowfin. And then I turned around and I think I caught the same bowfin a few minutes later, and I found this machete laying on the ground along with a butcher knife. Didn't take the butcher knife, but the machete, I thought that was my gift from the fishing gods. All right, family, so once again, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little more cleanup work. We'll cast out, see if the fish will start biting yet. We'll do some depth changes and see can we find them. Right now, we got a bunch of little ones nibbling at us, and we'll see what the day brings us. If it doesn't, we're still going to drop this video if I don't catch any fish. I got to catch one because I'm not going to get skunked. But let's see what this video brings us today and what fishing brings us today on Thanksgiving Day. And I got about 3 hours to fish because I promised Lady Red I'd be home around noon, and her and her mom are going to get everything all set up. It's just going to be me, her, probably my grandson, and maybe my daughter and her husband and 2 grandkids may come over and have lunch with us, and that's about the extent of that. All right, family, once again, y'all stay tuned, and I'm going to finish this little cleanup effort and see when we get the fish to start biting. All right, fam, we've been cleaning now for about 15 minutes. So let's go ahead and cast back out and see if our fishing conditions have changed. If they're not, we're gonna work our way down a little bit further in these little openings, continue to clean and make our situation better. One thing for sure is, when you're fishing, if you're not new to the game, you know that when you're fishing, you lose a lot of gear. Hooks, bobbers, broken line, the whole 9 yards. This cleaning effort also helps prevent that, because getting snagged is no fun, especially if the fish are biting. You get snagged, you got to tie back on. If you're good, you probably lose maybe a minute. If you're like me, you lose about 2, and that's of 1 or 2 fish I could have caught by then. So, all right, family, we're going to go ahead and cast back in and see if we get any bites. If not, we'll continue our cleaning effort. All right, fam, it's been about 10 minutes. Fish still aren't biting. The next thing I'm gonna do to improve my situation, my fishing situation, I was using this hook yesterday, which in my opinion is a rather large hook. but the crappie were biting and big brim and bluegill were biting. Since they're the smaller variety this morning, I'm gonna put on a smaller hook, and at least so I can get this skunk off the record. So all right, fella, y'all stand by while I change out hooks so I can improve my fishing situation. We'll change depths, do a little bit more. Then after that, we'll do a little more cleaning. We're gonna get us about another hour. Yesterday when I was really catching them, it was about noon. And I've been told that fishing's been better in the afternoons. Since it's Thanksgiving Day, I want to get out here early so I can spend the rest of the day with the family. But I thought we'd make somewhat of a rookie tutorial out of this fishing trip. All right, family, y'all stand by. It's brim. I'm fishing with worms.
I usually go to the store, 5-star, to get some cider.
Right.
Near the Perth over there on the river.
Right. I caught a couple of crappie yesterday too. Yep. All right, fam. That gentleman y'all heard me talking to, he was here. He came in yesterday. He was here when I was here when he got here, and I was here when he left. So he asked me, was I here all night? I knew he was going to ask me that as soon as he saw me. That's cool. I love it. All right, fam. We changed the size of our hook to a smaller hook. So let's see, can we get them? You know what? I'm gonna put a small weight on there to see can we get that to fall a little faster and see can we get them to bite. All right, family, y'all stand by. I heard that.
You ever mess with a whopper plopper?
No, I was wondering wow.
Let me see if I can't. It'll hang up on the freaking air though. Now you ain't got a reel in.
All right.
But man, that thing, them bass can't stand that thing. Listen to it.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh, that was definitely a track. Whopper plopper. Hold on. I got a YouTube channel. I gotta see that. All right, fam, check this out. Hey, what's your name?
Patrick.
All right, Patrick.
Oh.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm recording for my YouTube channel. All right, and Patrick has what do you call a whopper plopper?
Yeah.
Check that out. And that thing makes some noise. They're gonna love it. I would love to see you hook up with one, boy.
Man. I caught one a while ago with it.
All right, whopper
Man, you gotta
plopper.
be careful with this thing. It hangs up on everything.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's a lot of hooks on it.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
And it's heavy, so it'll go.
So you can't let that sink too fast.
Oh, it won't sink. It floats.
Okay.
But I ain't really ever caught a whole bunch out of here. I caught one bass out of here. See it hooked already.
Yep, I know, right? He already hooked himself, y'all. The whopper plopper. I'm going to have to check that out. I'm going to go and see if there are any YouTube videos on the whopper plopper.
Oh, they got a lot of.
All right.
They expensive though. They're about $16.
Dang, I hate to lose that, huh?
Oh yeah. I make sure I don't lose it. I go get it.
I heard that.
The big ones even more. They got some big ones. This is one of the smaller ones. They got another one like it. It's real thin.
All right. All right. Well, nice meeting you, bud.
You too, man.
Absolutely. We're going to see when we bring in our first one. I don't like to get skunked. I ain't brought in one yet.
Oh yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do it until probably noon. Then I gotta go home and play the family man.
Yeah, I hear that. It's always fun watching them hit that thing on top.
Oh, I bet it is. I hope I get to see it.
They get close to it. That's a wrap. They ain't getting away from all them hooks.
I know, right? Even if you foul hook him, you go get it.
That's how I caught that one. I hooked him in the fin. I reeled him in. He was coming in sideways.
Foul hooked him. All right. One way or the other, you got to get him.
Caught him in the fin.
Damn sure did. God dang.
Yeah.
He got him, though.
Oh, yeah. Good thing I ain't in tournament, because that wouldn't have counted.
Why?
You got to hook him in the mouth when you fish in tournament.
I did not know that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, family, the fish don't seem to be biting right now, so we're gonna bring this one to a little, well, we're not gonna bring it to a close. We're gonna bring this segment to a close, probably do a little more cleaning around the area, talk to Mr. Como a little bit more. If anything exciting happens, we'll bring you back. And if Mr. Como catches something, he's fixing to change over to a lizard. If the lizard works, we'll film him. We'll make it happen. All right, family, y'all stay tuned. All right, fam. Mr. Como decided to leave and go down on the river. I think y'all seen me fish down there before. He's gonna try his luck on the river. The temperature has dropped at least 5 degrees since we started this morning. It's gonna be a cold one. That's gonna be another determining factor whether I stay here much longer. So we cast down a couple of feet. We're gonna let that sit. We're gonna clean up another little area over here on this side, and we'll see what happens here in the next 10 or 15 minutes. All right, fam. We walked down a ways, and I think we got our first keeper. And if we go down and catch another one, we're moving the whole operation, and y'all know that. All right. All right, fam, I think we're gonna move the entire operation down that way, and we'll work our way out. That is the exit, and if we don't catch anything in the next opening, and then there's one more opening after that, if we don't catch anything there, we'll call it a day. Oh, somebody got the right idea. Thanksgiving camping with the smoke going, y'all. I love it.